Morning.
Morning.
So how much do I love getting out on the bike, Henny?
Lots.
I'm not very good at getting out of bed, am I? I was supposed to be out on the bike at 7 AM. It's now 9:15. I do not like getting out of bed early. Especially when I've got no one to go meet. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm going to go do 2 hours on the bike. Just do a cheeky ride around Christchurch and then Hannah and I fly out this afternoon.
Yet again, it is a absolutely amazing morning here in Christchurch. Just perfect weather, no breeze, and yeah, the hills are right in front of me. So I've got the GoPro on, I've got the DJI Phantom, just in case there's some nice footage. Basically, gonna head out to Dyer's Pass. Met up with Johan, and he said that I should go do. What is it? What's that, the Bastard?
The Bastard, yeah.
Okay, so I might scoot out and I might go down it rather than up it, because it looks pretty steep.
Yeah, be a bit quicker.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon be a bit quicker.
Alright, I've ridden Dyer's Road, but I haven't actually ridden Hackthorn Road, which apparently just runs up in parallel to Dyer's. So, or Dyer's Pass Road or whatever. I got corrected yesterday, it's actually Dyer's Pass Road, I think. Alright, so this is the start of the climb. Hackthorn Road, that's the one. Looks like there's a few riders on it. So that's where I've just come from. But there's a sick little mountain bike trail along here. There's a guy way in the distance down there. And that's the city down there. So I'm headed up this way. And I'm going to go down and then down the Bastard to the other side. You know, it's funny, you know, now that I've taken the vlog sort of to the next level with the drone footage, I sort of feel responsible to take the bloody drone with me everywhere now. So I think riding without this backpack is going to be the exception. Seriously, my camera does these views no justice. I've got the drone with me, as you know, but it's so windy up here, I can't get it up in the air. If I put it up in the air now, it'd just fly off, I reckon. But New Zealand is living up to its reputation. It's such a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. And there's sheep everywhere. So that's the road. It goes all the way along the ridge there and right along down to Christchurch that way. Alright, I looked at the time. I've got to get back to the house. Hannah's gonna kill me. It's 11:15. I'm supposed to be back by 12 and I've got a massive climb to go over. So I thought I'd just go back on the eastern side of Dyer's Pass. It's probably a quicker way to go. Alright, so this is heading up Dyer's Pass road from the other side of the mountain. I made it to the top. It's a much harder climb than the Christchurch side. It's just consistently steep all the way, and look, it gets you there quicker, I suppose. It's a more direct route, but it's hard. So I'm going to scoot down the hill now. Probably won't get any drone footage because it's too windy, but I'll do a little tutorial on how to descend with this one. Hopefully I've got enough GoPro juice left. Just thought I'd do a quick descending tutorial. Beautiful road here going down Dyer's Pass Road, but you can see coming into this corner, you'll see the road slopes slightly to the left, and that allows me to go really fast through this inside line. Now if that road was sloping away to the right, I'd have to go slower through it because I wouldn't have as much traction going through the corner, or potentially not as much traction. So I've slightly sped up this footage so that we get down to some decent corners. But look, as we go through these corners, you can see I'm using the whole width of the lane. Keeping in mind, I'm looking over my shoulder to make sure no cars are coming. You see here that road slightly slopes away to the right, and then as we go through this left-hand turn up here, it slightly slopes away to the left. So that is called positive camber, and it's the same principle when you see the race cars at Daytona and on the big tracks in America. They have a track that sort of slopes up like a velodrome, and the same with cycling velodromes. That camber allows you to sort of stick to the track, and the same principle applies here, obviously with less degree. But as that road slopes away to the left, you can sort of dive through this corner and stick to the road a little bit easier. Now, where you've got to be careful is if the road is sloping in a negative camber situation. So if you're, for example, going through this right-hand turn here and the road was sloping away to the left, you'd have to go a lot slower because you'd potentially have less traction on the tyres. So you're not going to stick down to the road as well. So camber's a very important factor when descending. You can look at the road. You could probably find a lot more about camber if you started Googling it. So if I were you, I'd do some research if you want to get better at descending. You can see here positive camber. I can sort of dive through that corner a little bit faster, and this is a positive camber. So I can look at the road and know full well that that road's a safe road to sort of go a little bit faster. That corner's a little bit safer to go faster into because of the camber of the corner. You can see here I'm going quite fast down the descent. I'm catching other people as I go down. And caught these young fellas. So I look over my right hand side here just to make sure there's no cars coming. Just pop around them really quickly and then back in. The other thing, you just got to make sure that oncoming traffic has a tendency not to see cyclists in a descent because we're going so fast. And they often turn right in front of you, and they're the big danger on a descent. So oncoming traffic turning right, be very careful of that sort of situation. And obviously when you're in traffic like this, don't be passing or overtaking traffic because it's just dangerous. So you see I've come to the end of Hackthorn Road here. That was a great little descent, and caught up with the two fellas, these two lads that I passed earlier. So that was an awesome little descent down Dyers Pass Road then. But just heading back to Hannah's dad's 60th. They have the official party today, so we're just going to have a few drinks out in the backyard. So I'm here with Will and Sam. They were the two young fellas that I passed going down the hill. And yeah, one of them Will just said to me, am I cycling Maven off YouTube? So it's good to see a few crew in New Zealand watching the channel. How was the ride, boys?
Pretty good.
How many Ks did you do?
Oh, it's about 60 now.
60?
Yeah.
That's good effort.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well
good.
done. So you heard of the channel?
Yeah.
All right, well you're on there next one.
All good.
All right, Hanny, just pack it in that bag there.
I don't know how to pack it.
Yes, you
So
do.
it's like a little...
Alright. So we're just packing all this shite up, Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a... Are you going to wear trackies on the plane?
Yeah, we just go full dag zone.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful day, so...
Yeah, but once we get into the aircon, it'll be...
Alright. And this is Kevin.
Yeah, that's
So where'd you ride, mate?
Cromwell to Wanaka, over the Crown Range.
How many kilometres?
It's about 93.
93 Ks, but what is it?
Hill.
What is it?
Steep.
Is it steep?
Yeah.
Do you know how many metres of elevation?
At about 1100.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's about 18, 19 to the top.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you think of my packing job, Joss?
That's very good. Very
Impressed?
tidy.
You're going to get one of these?
Very tidy.
No, because wherever I go, I bike.
I need one.
Good answer. Your dad said to me, ride this bike down the street last night. Was he talking about this?
It's like Hamish's bike. Bruce said so.
No, it's designed like that.
And the best thing about this bike is this thing here, the beer holder.
Beer holder. Perfect.
You need to like do a
Classic.
proper vehicle.
Happy birthday to you. Done.
Good to see you.
Bye, Hamish.
Give him a hug. You're such a little brat.
Oh, but look. He doesn't hug me back that.
There you guys.
Bye.
We're going to head out to the airport now. Hannah and I have gone into our tracksuit pants again, full dag zone. I actually feel horrendous walking through the airport in tracksuit pants. For once in my life, I'm not late. This is unbelievable. I don't think we're late anyway. What are we looking for?
That's what I wanted, but they didn't sell it.
Right, take two. I just had a screwdriver and a multi-tool taken out of my bags that were in there in the security on the way out of Australia to New Zealand. And Australian security didn't pick up on them. There was even a knife in the multi-tool. So I just had the New Zealand security pick up on them and they confiscated them. Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Let's do this. See you later. Thanks for that. We're home. That is the end of the vlog for tonight.